PlayStation 5 t-shirt. Come on. Georgie boy, what are you doing? It's a bad day to be a Sony fanboy, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very bad day to be on the Sony side in the ongoing console wars, you know? I think the Xbox people scored a point today. You know why? Because they get to go, well, at least our console isn't made by kid touchers. Jesus Lord. This is just a bizarre story. I should not be laughing, but I'm laughing just because of how stupid it is. The guy at the center of it, what are you thinking? We're going to get right into it. But first, of course, hit subscribe and join the glorious Veto Army. Is that some sort of hate symbol with the fist? No, that's solidarity. Look, just join the Veto. Just subscribe. It doesn't matter. Let's get into it. We are talking about Senior Vice President of PSN, George Cacioppo. What a terrible name. George. Let's actually see. Has this made its way to... I know I spelled his name wrong. George Cacioppo? I shouldn't complain. My name's friggin' Giswaldi. Cacioppo. I know I just spelled it wrong again. Okay, so it is hitting the real news. Because as with all news stories now, this seems to break on, you know, social media first, and then only 2 hours ago, because this broke literally yesterday. And only now, an hour ago, 2 hours ago, finally the mainstream hops on it. The news is sleeping, man. They're sleeping, because my boy Tipster had this yesterday. Senior Vice President of PSN. I will have to mention Tipster. Make sure to follow this guy on YouTube. Look up Tipster. He's always got the breaking news. Senior Vice President of PSN, George Cacioppo, was caught by an independent hunting group, predator hunting group known as People v. Preds, for allegedly, and this is terrible, trying to grab a 15-year-old's joystick. He's going after the kid's game controller. See that? It's just been a misunderstanding. He said, no. When I said I want to touch every button on your slender body, I meant his PlayStation controller. No, we have this guy. Now, there's so much to talk about here. Why am I laughing? Well, I'm laughing because thankfully nobody was actually harmed. That we know of. This was a sting. They got the guy. They used a fake profile and kind of, you know, put out the feelers. And they found a potential predator and exposed him. Which you can argue about whether or not that's useful. But I think any guy who, you know, if somebody underage is, you know, able to tempt them into these sort of activities, I mean, that's somebody to watch out for. Should be on the radar. Probably should not be working at a giant family-friendly company like Sony. Here he is with Sackboy. That's an unfortunate name. He was looking for his own Sackboy, if you know what I'm talking about. I need a drop. I need the... But I do not have my drop set up. And here's the worst part of the whole thing for me, is you've just propositioned a 15-year-old for relations. How should you show up to the door? How should you open the door? What should you be wearing? Not that! Not the PlayStation 5 t-shirt! Come on! Georgie boy, what are you doing? This picture's gonna live in infamy. I want to print this picture out and put it on my wall. It's hilarious. The vice president. Now, so people are calling him the vice president of Sony, calling him the vice president of PlayStation. Let's be clear. He's the vice president of engineering. So he's the vice president of a division at Sony. But let's be real. He's pretty high up the chain. I mean, any vice president at Sony, I imagine this guy's making maybe six figures, if not double, you know, 100,000, 200,000, who knows? PlayStation's a huge brand. This guy could be getting paid pretty good. He's high up there. And shows up wearing the PS5. What are you doing? Georgie boy. Big hungry George. Hungry for those 15-year-olds. Look at his eyes. I don't know. This is two seconds before realizing your life is over. This is, something is amiss. And 2 seconds later, I think you figure out, it's over. I'm done. Now, how old is this guy? I think they said he's 64 years old, so he's probably ready to retire. Yeah, 64-year-old senior VP. He can retire. He'll retire. I don't think he's getting his pension, though. I don't think you get your pension when you get outed from the company for trying to trick young PlayStation-loving boys into coming over your house for your own special Call of Duty session. I don't want to see what kind of duty they're calling. I'm going to be making terrible puns throughout this whole video, so you prepare for that. Now, George has been with the company since 2013. Previously, I forget where he was. It was another gaming company, though. So, he's been hanging out. We have video of the bus. We're going to take a look at that in a second. Let's just get the backstory of this guy. So, the group that exposed him is this group called People v. Predators. Again, I mean, sometimes I think I never know how I feel about these kinds of groups. I mean, sometimes they're just finding idiots who, you know, probably were never going to touch a kid. You never know. But, I don't know. If you're stupid enough to get caught on camera, that's your fault, man. What are you, an idiot? So, here's the video of the bus. We'll look at that, but I want to see these chat logs first. Okay. Is blue our guy or is yellow our guy? I think blue is him. I'd love to do something to you. Do you have photos of your weenus? Hey! I'm finally 15, lol. I think we talked before. Are you really 15? What, lol? How old are you? I just turned 15 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry. Too bad. Okay. You like getting sucked or sucking? I guess both, lol. How old were you the first time you played with a guy? Like a month ago. Okay. Oh my god. So, you get these guys. Why would you want to hang out with a 15-year-old kid, first of all? I never get that. Why would you? Have you ever met a 15-year-old? They're awful. They're just awful people. All the 15-year-olds in my audience, I have no desire to have any relations with you whatsoever. I'll wish you the best of luck. I'll talk to you about Minecraft if you want, but I don't want to have sex with any of you. Ladies, guys, I don't care. You're all nonsense. Okay, so they keep talking to this guy. This picture of him, look, he's got a very nice picture of him that he sends him, and then he shows him to the door. What, looking like what? Ugh, Grandpa. Grandpa answers the door. Your filthy uncle. Sending the D-pics back and forth. I'll call an Uber. I'm coming on over. Yeah. Can I get a picture? That's the picture you sent the... Look. But here's what I want to tell all you predators out there. I don't know why I'm giving you advice, but I got to tell you something. If you send a 15-year-old this horrible picture of you in the dark, looking like 12 grandpas jammed together into one Uber grandpa, and they go, wow, I can't wait to come over and have sex with you, grandpa, you're being tricked. No 15-year-old kid wants to see their creepy uncle staring down at him going, I'm ready for relations. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. No kid wants that. No woman wants that. Anyone would look at this picture and go, yep, I'm DTF. Let's get it done. Are you playing PS5? You're cute. Not right. Yeah, if anyone tells you you're cute, here, let me give you here again. If I come up to you and I go, here's my selfie. Here's my selfie. Here's my selfie. And they come back to me and they say you're cute, it's a sting. You're under attack. Predators, run for the hills. When you send them this selfie and they go, yep, I'm ready to go. Nope, you've been tricked. Run. Don't show up in the shirt wearing the fucking PS5 logo. My God. All right, are we ready to watch this video? Real quick, I want to see what he said. Here, he's on the hook right here. What are we going to do? Cussing, cuddling, kissing, mutual oral. You don't want to F? Oh, okay. Do you want me to shower first? Are you clean? Yeah, I'm 15, lol, WTH. I gotta say, Predator guys are pretty good at nailing the 15-year-old voice. Yeah, dude, I'm clean. I'm 15, dude. Come on, let's come over. We'll talk about Fortnite and Roblox. Blah, blah, blah. All right, let's watch this. Let's watch this video. 2 minutes, 34 seconds. I honestly have trouble watching these videos because they're so uncomfortable to see. I mean, I don't feel bad for these guys, but they're the most pathetic guys in the world. They're lonely old guys who, again, think you could send a kid of a selfie looking like Frankenstein, and this 15-year-old's actually going to want to have sex with them. They're living in a fantasy. Oh, all right. I'm going to try to watch this. We'll see.
How many condoms do you need?
Okay, you guys have a very impressive intro. I don't need it. This whole thing is intro. It's like a 1-minute intro. Oh my God, guys. I gotta be real. To the People vs. Predators channel, the 1-minute intro is a bit much. It's a bit much. You watch the intro on my channel. It's not a minute 10, minute 14. Okay. I mean, I know you didn't get that much footage, but why don't you start the video off showing off the text messages and stuff if you really want to stretch it out? 1 minute 14 intro. What do you think you got? Like a Showtime original series? Why don't you set whatever? All right. Here we go.
Hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going? Good. Are you Jeff? Hey, what's up, Jeff? How's it going? Doing good. Who you out here to meet tonight, Jeff? Jeff, we can have a conversation or I can call the cops, Jeff. Jeff, I can call the cops or we can have a conversation.
No.
You want it? Jeff, you want to have a conversation? Jeff, I got your face on video, you fucking scumbag. You want me to call the cops? All right, I'll call the cops. You invited over a 15-year-old kid tonight to have sex. Excuse me, everybody. This guy invited over a 15-year-old boy to have sex with him tonight.
There's nobody out there, dude.
You want me to get loud or you want to have a conversation?
May I know the purpose of your visit?
Hey, you want me to get loud or do you want to have a conversation? All right, you want me to get loud?
That's a good tactic to get him to come back outside.
Excuse me, everybody. This guy invited over a 15-year-old boy to have sex with him tonight. Oh, you hiding up there?
Why am I laughing? There's something about the way this guy's going about it. I don't know why I'm laughing. I shouldn't be laughing, but all right, man. I mean, if you're gonna confront predators, I guess having a hey, this guy's trying to have diddling with kid time over here. He tried to grab my Sony joystick over here. All right. Good play. Predators versus whatever this is. People versus Preds. I'm gonna give the channel credit. If you want to see the
cops will be
video.
here soon, scumbag.
I will say, I mean, but why race the video out? You got this footage, man. A little bit of tip for you guys on YouTube. You could have made a whole story out of this. Why just upload the 1 minute thing? You could have had the whole lead in and how you've been talking to the guy and who the guy is and whatever else. Anyway, at least they got it. People v Preds. And then they give the whole story to Tipster. People be Preds. How about you give me the whole story next time? Why does Tipster get everything? Yeah, he moves quick. Tipster gets in there. He gets all the stuff. Tipster made it his story at this point. Let me see if Tipster's friggin' channel is probably blowing up because he probably did a better job of dropping the information than the actual guys. Let's see. Tipster, did you make a video about this? Are you smart enough to remember? How does he not have a video about it? All these guys are bad at YouTube. You guys are bad at YouTube. What are you doing? This should be like your front page. Who cares what Amos Yee is doing? This should be your front page story, Tipster, you idiot. Okay. According to a statement, Tipster says, I do not condone or encourage acts of vigilante justice. Doing so is extremely dangerous and potentially a crime. I don't think they did anything criminal in the video. There's nothing criminal about baiting a guy and then showing up and yelling at him. As long as you're not sending him, like, you know, pictures of kids or whatever, there's no crime there, Tipster. You could go over the line and make it into a crime. You know, you could make it like criminal harassment if you go too far, but I think these guys stayed within their bounds. Regardless, according to a statement from Sony provided to CNET, George Cacioppo has been terminated from his position at Sony. No! Oh, can you believe it? Can you believe it? What are we going to do without the great George Cacioppo? Without this guy showing up in the PS5 t-shirt? What are you doing? Georgie boy. Big George. George the touchy-feely engineer, 64 years old. He doesn't have a terrible looking house. Let's take a look at this house real quick. He's got a nice looking place. George, just live your life. Why? You want to look at this place? What do we got? 2 bedrooms? We got a nice big garage here. Let's get back. Let me see the house. He's got a ring. He's got one of them video doorbells. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Because if this isn't San Francisco, that's a nice prime piece of property. Well, just hire a young-looking escort, George. Hire some 23-year-old twink to come over, and you and him can play Crash Bandicoot. He can crash your Bandicoot. He can raid your tomb. He can check out your big planet. Will you check out his little planet? Why don't you guys go to some places that are uncharted within each other? All right, I'm out of Sony puns. I'm out of Sony puns. You can parap his rapper. He can rap your rapper with his parapper. Ladies and gentlemen, here's the bottom line: is don't D-O-N-T. Don't. Anytime you're thinking about doing anything that you know is illegal and wrong, Because I don't have a problem with this guy if this guy just keeps it in his pants. You know, go talk to some other adults on the internet. And you're both weirdos. One of you can pretend to be the 12-year-old, okay? And you can talk back and forth. I got no problem with that. It doesn't bother me. It's got nothing to do with me. Okay? Why do you think, again, real quick, if you send a 15-year-old boy, this is the picture you sent him. And he said, yeah, you're cute, 64-year-old man. I can't wait to jump on that turbo rod and press them turbo buttons and get all the high scores. No! He doesn't want you. There is no 15-year-old boy that wants to have sex with a creepy 65-year-old man in a PS5 t-shirt. That does not exist. So just stop. Just stop. Stop what you're doing. Put it back in your pants. Go inside. You probably got every Sony game on your console. Go play video games. Like a normal, sad old man. Don't. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are we doing in this country? Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think? Was Sony right to fire? Why am I even asking these questions? Of course they're right to fire this guy. What is going on in the world? I guess the only question I have for you is, what is wrong with these people? What do they think they're doing? Why do they think they're going to go away with this? If you think you're going to get away with anything in the internet age, where they have anyone can log and record every single thing that's going on, we got Ring video doorbells. Everybody's got a video camera in their pants, and you're out here texting 15-year-olds. What are you doing? You lost your mind. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. Do I throw out all my Sony merchandise? Am I done with Sony? We'll find out. More cool videos coming soon. Don't forget to subscribe. Veto Nation. Let's keep it going, baby. Don't touch kids. It's the #1 rule. We all know it. Don't do it.